Alright, welcome guys. So today is round 5 of Moose Racing League and we're gonna be racing at Australia, Melbourne. It's a track where I'm okay, I think. I'm still fighting for a championship, but we'll see what's gonna happen. So I think as you can say, the standing is just like I'm in P2 right now with 49 points behind the guys who is in P1 a little bit far. So after that, the P3 guys is catching up, but we try to keep him in arm length. So let's hope this race we can allow to do that. So let's dive into to the race. First of all, I think what happened is like I qualified P4. You can see me. The guy in championship is 115.3. That's rapid. I was 4 tenths behind, which would put me not far, but just I was able to do something. And after that, I think that was an issue of having a good start and a day restraint and stuff like that. So let's get to the race and see how it's all folded. Alright, so as you can see, I was getting ready in the P4 real quick. I think my race start was really good because as you can see, I gonna jump right away to I jumped the P3 very quick with a good launch off the line. The guy in P2 gets to the P1 as well, so I will make sure I don't break my wings here. No issue in the back, little bit of a shine again in the back, but I say away. Good launch from the line. First few corners was good. The car felt good as well. So from here it's a matter of now just try to settle into the race, doing try to keep up first, try to defend my P3, my new car P3, and from there and try to make things happen. So yeah, at this point my work was just let's stay with DRS, try to burn the battery whenever it's needed, save my tire as long as I can, because knowing this track with the different wing people are running, it's gonna be very hard to overtake. Really, even though there is 4 DRS zone, it's very hard to overtake in this track. So it's a matter of saving your tire and hoping for the guys in front make a mistake, or unless you are really close and the wing difference is huge, which is we were all pretty much running the same wings, around 14, 8, 12. I was running a 12.6 wings. I think the guy in P2, the championship winner, was running something higher. Even the Williams was running higher, but they were so rapid in sector 1 and sector 3. So even though I was having a lower downforce, I wasn't able to overtake them, because by the time I get close to them it was really bad. So lap 6, virtual safety car was out. I was thinking of pitting if the VC was still out by the time I get to the pit, but we just started this lap, so by the time the end of this lap to try to pit, it was really not the perfect moment to pit. So I had to everybody stayed out. I think most of us stayed out. So 6th lap, yeah, you can see me saying to go in if the VSC is still the case by the time we end this lap, which you're gonna see is not the case. So about here the VSC is already ending, so I have to stay out as well and just keep going for that and make sure I don't get a drive through, which I managed to get not. And the boarding race, I think this was one of the boring races where you just stay in the strand. There's no much opportunity to overtake because everybody have their battery, they have GRS, so they pretty much running the same wings. So unless they make a mistake, it will really hard to overtake. So lap 7 until lap 10. So one of the strategies you can do is try to undercut, but if you undercut, even 1 lap difference is gonna be huge if you don't have a gap when they catch up to you. 1 lap tire difference is huge on this track as well. So I was thinking of doing undercut, but I didn't want to be the one who gonna get the worst tire by the end of the race. So I need to sink long out the way, and you can see the 2 guys in top just still fighting me. I was just minding my business, trying to save my tire as I can. But now around lap 10, the championship leader, who is on P2 as of now, decided to undercut us and go the first to pull the trigger, and I was about to lose DRS here, which I pretty much gonna lose, I think, at the end. I have 2 DRS straight to try to catch back up to this guy who knew that and was trying to burn everything he has to keep me out of DRS for once. But yeah, I barely get into it in this sector as well. I try to make sure I don't make any mistake as well, which I did not, but still it was tight. You can see I was barely in the DRS. I barely a little bit here. Get to this corner as well in the exit where the DRS marker is. I thought I had it, but the game did not give it to me because I was 9/10 away. But you can see I burned everything and I did not get DRS. And at this moment I decide it's time to pit, because the only way for me to catch back up to him is to pit at the same time as him, or if he decide to stay out, I'm gonna go pit. And you can see at the end of this lap, I was thinking he's gonna pit because the guy appeared to undercut us, and the more we stay out, the more he's gonna have a gap. So I was gonna pit regardless anyway, but he decided somehow to stay out, as you can see. And I decided to pit right away, and I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna pit and try at least to undercut him. And but you can see me take it so slowly here, which maybe at the end lose me a few tenths, and you will know why soon enough, because I had a good pit stop, no issue, right away, go in, out. But you're gonna see the guys who pit one lap before the championship leader, they're gonna go past us like, and build a nice gap for him because he's right there. So his undercut work, but thankfully there wasn't a car between me and him. Now I was trying to undercut this guy, the Williams, but you can see it did not work that quickly. I'm quite right behind him, and I have almost burned all of my ERS, so 17% ERS wasn't enough to overtake him. Even though I have DRS here, I tried to overtake him because I knew that I will have maybe one shot at it, maybe this lap, and that's it. So you can see me try to stay as close as I can to him. But like I said, this track is very hard to overtake. If somebody has DRS, it's very hard to overtake. So you can see me, I have ERS, DRS, 45% of ERS, but still I was not close enough, even after 2 DRS zone. That's just how frustrated that was this race. So you can see me getting closer. I decided to save a little bit and try to use it on this straight when he had enough ERS to burn as well. So I was just saying, dang. Yep, and from here I knew that I'm gonna have just to stay behind him for as long as I can. And remember, I pitted 1 lap earlier, so at some point his tire gonna be at least 1 lap fresher. So yeah, at some point his tire gonna be better, which is around lap 19, lap 20. I'm at 29% of tire wear, barely getting into the 30, and once I get there and he does not, and here I was cut by the 30 air. So once he's in green tire and I'm in orange tire, you're gonna see the difference. And even here I was still able to keep up with him. But you're gonna see by next lap, that's where my tire really started. You see my left tire, front and right, are just barely in the orange window, and you can see him starting having better grip in this section, and I am out of DRS after this. So he pushed as hell as he can. I try, but the 1 lap tire difference just started making sense now, and you see me, I lost DRS from here. But yeah, I was thinking that was done. Yeah, but hey, safety car saved my ass again. Again, this league in safety car is something. They have the worst timing ever. So you can hear me talking to my teammate and telling him we need to box both of us and go. The only tire I have left was the hard tire. I don't have a choice. But there's only 4 or 5 laps to go after this, and luckily I was not get held in the pit. So I didn't lose any position. Some people decided to stay out, but us in the top 3 position maintaining. So after lap 24, the safety car went in, and it was time to resume our race. The guy in P1 was on medium, luckily, and the pace difference between the medium and hard on low fuel was just unmatched. And you can see here, I had a good safety car restart, but still, like I said, same wings, same ERS, nowhere to overtake, to be honest. So the guy on medium in P1 just disappear. You can hear me saying, what the heck exactly? He is gone. Like by lap 27, he was like how many seconds ahead? 2 seconds almost. He gonna finish the race almost 5 seconds ahead of us anyway. So there was a no way to catch back up to him. So it was me trying to catch up to this guy, make a move, or hoping he get a 2 second warning or something like that, or save the P3, save the podium. And at the end, the only choice I had was just save my P3, because that was the only thing I could have get anyway. At this point, I couldn't overtake him, even though I have DRS and ERS. You can see the last lap I was again trying to save a little bit more for the last turn, and he did the same. So after the exit, you can see he was lagging as well, so it wasn't easy to overtake him when somebody is lagging at the same time as you. So it was not the best feeling, but yeah. Anyway, at the end of the day, we managed to secure P3, and we lost some point again to the championship leader, but I think I still won. That guy was just too fast for us today, but not a bad race from P4. We're gaining 1 point to get yeah, to get P3. We're gonna take that, to be honest. We're gonna really take that. So yeah, basically at the end we managed to get P3, so we hold to that, and that's the best we could have done, to be honest, at this race. And that's it. Anyway, thank you for watching it out, and next race gonna be in Las Vegas, so I hope at least to be P2 or P1. I think the guy in top is faster than us, faster than me at this past two race, so let's hope it's not the case for Las Vegas, and we may have a shot to win again. Thank you, guys.